Hey, what's up, tubers? This is Superdell, and today I got another video for you. Now, if you wasn't part of my live that I did yesterday covering this new on 4K plus streaming device from Walmart, then I will leave that link in the description. You can see me do the full teardown of this device and actually get it going and have live discussions at the same time. So, could this finally be sticking? Could this just be the final nail in the coffin for the Amazon Fire TV streaming devices, at least the sticks? Could this be? This is potentially the device right here that will or could put the nail in the coffin for the Amazon Fire TV stick. All right, so introducing here, this is the On 4K Plus streaming device. This device is $30 at Walmart. Do not go online. You need to go physically to the store or send somebody to the store and see if they have it. It is not showing up on the website as of yet, at least as of May 9th, 2025. And again, I did a live breakdown of this yesterday, May 8th. And again, I will leave that live link right in the description. So, what comes in this device right here? Now, this device is running Android 14, so people know. All right. But again, just a blue box. So if you go up in there, look for the blue box with the red on the side. Believe me, it's totally different. It's totally different than this. Okay. Totally different than this. All right. So that color, rather, is totally different from the lime color. All right. And we love this device. But could this be the one that actually, you know, uh, relieve us from even going or thinking about the Fire Stick? So it does come with a manual. Some of y'all like to read. You know, definitely check that out. Okay. Also, it comes with 2 batteries. That is included. A power cord. All right. Adhesive tape. One thing about the power cord, it is officially Type C, guys. All right. No more micro HDMI or micro USB. I'm going to say micro USB. No more of that. Of course, your box will be covered with the white little wrapping when you first get it. So it will be covered. All right. So you do get the device. Also, guys, you get HDMI cord and you get the remote control. Let's talk about the box. All right. Because this box is Wi-Fi only. It does not, and let me repeat, it does not have a dedicated Ethernet port built in. All right. This is the only Walmart streaming device that they have currently that has a built-in Ethernet port. So if you want something with a built-in Ethernet port, this is the one you should get from Walmart. This one is $50. All right. But if you don't care about Wi-Fi, maybe your Wi-Fi is good, you got great signal, then this device could be your go-to for $30 at Walmart. Again, you got to physically go in. All right. Here it is. You got the icon on the top right there that says on. Sorry for the little fingerprints and stuff like that. So you do have that. Nothing going around it. You don't have no USBs, guys. No USBs. But let me do this. You do have a dedicated button right there. All right. What this button does, I don't know, but we about to find out. Okay. Ethernet. No Ethernet. No Ethernet. You just got an HDMI out and then you got the power. All right. You take that USB power cord and you plug it directly in like that. All right. So no Ethernet port, no USBs for this device. All right. Running Android 14. It is running 2 gigs of RAM, 16. Let me repeat, 16 gigs of internal storage. All right. Let me also put this up to the screen right here, just in case you need to see some specs. All right. I know some of y'all love that spec read. I'm going to try to put it at a good angle right there. So it does have the voice remote, Google Assistants. It got Google Cast, 4K Ultra HD, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, The CPU is quad core Cortex A55. GPU, all right, G310 version 2, 2 gigs of RAM with 16 gigs of internal storage. Wi-Fi 6 capabilities, okay. MIMO technology, meaning it can talk to so many of your devices at once, and it's just pretty good. All right, as you see at the bottom, 4K UHD streaming, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, and that last one, Wi-Fi 6. All right, I think this is good. I think this is good. Matter of fact, I know it's good because I tested it on my live. And did I tell you, if you want to watch the full unboxing, I'm going to put that link in the description. All right. Now, I'm going to pause this video. Let's get to the device that I already have plugged up, ready to go. And then we can go from there. All right. That way y'all can see it. All right. Let's do it. All right, guys. Here we go. This is the On 4K Plus. Again, this device is already set up. I already added a couple of applications. I'm not a gamer or anything like that. But guys, when I tell you after I set up everything, I went through the Google process, put in my Gmail, put in a password, let it update for about 45 seconds. Once Google TV was on here and I was ready to go. All right, the first thing you should do, go into your settings. All right, go down here, look at your apps. All right, see all apps. You can manage your apps. But the first thing you should do is manage updates. All right, now here, my auto update apps is turned off, meaning I will manually update the apps, the mainstream applications. I don't need, Google um, updating anything. All right, I don't need them doing no automatic updates to like Plex or Explorer apps. But if you don't care, you can just turn it on. Just switch it over. It would be blue. All right. For me, I don't like it to update. And again, this is personal preference for whoever's using this device because certain apps that I'm not going to display in this video because of the YouTube terms and services, but certain apps I don't need them to update. I will update them manually. But you can also see all updates for your core, applications. And again, as of right now, I don't need any updates. Everything is updated. But if yours says need to update, please update them. That way it'll update the Android system, Netflix, TV setup. It'll update Google Play games. It will update the Android Accessibility Suite, and it will update the Gboard. All right. So these are all important things you need to update. I would suggest that you update, but then if you don't want it to update anymore, just turn it off. Just do this what I've done. All right. Secondly, let me get to some things right here. All right. Account, you can always check your account. Network, you can do in your, display sound. I got the HDMI CEC on, and you can do whatever you want to do. This is personal preference here. All right, I'm not going to go into that. Privacy, that's on you. If you wanted to do your location, you want to turn off your microphone, camera, don't worry about that. And Google Assistant, you can do all of that. All right, and again, manage updates and things like that. All right, next, apps. See all apps. And so when you see all apps, they would be telling you all the applications that are on your device. My suggestion to you, if they have some apps on here that you're not going to use, uninstall them. All right, you can't uninstall Netflix, but let's just say if Nova Video Player comes up, you can go over here and uninstall Nova Video Player. Okay, you can do that. You can uninstall Plex, things like that. You can uninstall if that's what you want to do. All right. You can manage. Again, we talked about update security. All right. System. All right. One thing about it, you can go in ambient mode, and show your, the little artwork and everything that come on your screen. We're about to get into about. Make sure your time and everything is correct. Everything should be good, you know. I will show you how to get developers option on here. You can restart your device and then you can scan for some devices on your network as well. But in system, so if you come down the system and then you go into about, you want to turn on developers option, please go down to Android TV, hit this bad boy about 7, 8 times, and then it will say you are now a developer. See, it's telling me I'm already a developer. All right. So when it says you are now a developer, then you want to go back, guys, and then you should be able to go over here to developers option. It's as simple as that. It's not hard at all. You can go in here and do some things like USB debugging, or you can go down and just make it a little bit snappier. All right. So some people, everybody is different when it comes to these three options, but depending on what you want, you can have this bad boy super fast by turning everything off, or you can have it like I have, like Windows animation scale. I got it turned off. But the next two options, I got them on 0.5. All right. And you just see how it's just a little snappier. All right. And then again, if you want to get to restart, you can do that as well. So, I mean, it's just little things like that. But I did a dedicated video, live video on this device. All right. Accessibility, depending on the situation, you can do something like that. Remotes and accessories. You can, if you got a PS5, an Xbox, or any type of Bluetooth remote, headphones, mouse, keyboard, you can pair it with this. All right. And so you can, as easy as that. It's so easy. All right. Now, of course, all your applications will be down here where it says your apps. I'm going to do a speed test right quick. Let's go into internet speed test. And I'm going to hit start again, or at least I thought I was. I'm going to hit start again. And let's go through this right here. Remember, this device is Wi-Fi only. If you want one with a dedicated Ethernet port built in, then you have to go to the ON 4K Pro. So currently it is peak time here, and I'm getting roughly about 403 on the download, which is good. I paid for 500 megabytes per second. And then on the upload, I got 27.69. So that's not bad at all. Pretty solid. Okay. Not bad at all. Where's my remote? So I can hit the home button. And then I can show you some specs right here. So some of y'all are like techies. Y'all got to see exactly what it is. And so you see everything right here. 2 gigs of RAM. You see the internal storage is like 10.71. That's a little bit off though. All right. And I will show you that in just a second. This is what you are left with, but it's really a little bit lower than that after the operating system and some app features. Again, I did a live breakdown, and again, I will leave that live if you want to watch it in the description. Let's go to CPU, as you see right here. ARM Cortex 855. All right, 64-bit ARM, and here's everything you need to see. All right. Display, I only got mine in 1080 right now. Depending on your television, yours may be different. All right. I got mine going through a few switches, and so they output at 1080p. All right. Let's go to Android. Here it is running Android 14. And here you have it right here. All your details right here. All right. Straightforward, guys. Straightforward. Devices, as you see, Mally again. So some people are into these specs, all right? And it's cool. It's all good. It is all good, all right? And the codecs. This is what a lot of people want to see, all right? And I'm going to go through these. That way you see these as well. That way you say, you know what? I need this device or I don't need this device. As you see, The AV1 is on here. Dolby Vision is on here. All right. H.263, HEVC. Y'all know this. JPEG, MJPEG, MPEG. All of your codecs is pretty much on here. All right. 264, as you see. All right, and there you have it right there. So it's straightforward, guys. I mean, honestly, it is. Again, I ran my Plex on here. 4K played no problem. Nova Video Player, which I deleted. Everything played well. Also, when you look at your remote, you do have that little blue button on there that says Free TV. When you do it, it'll go here to Google TV Free Play. All right. And then you can watch some things like that. Pull up the menu and get into here. All right. And you can get some free television. All right. And get to going. I mean, it's straightforward. You see sports up in here, all of this stuff. So if I wanted to watch a little bit of 2025 Creator Classic at Philly Cricket, I can do that. Pretty solid. Let me turn that off because I don't want no copyright. But guys, this concludes everything, man. Remember, this is the Wi-Fi version, all right? Again, if you want, an Ethernet port, then go ahead, pay an extra $20. You cannot go wrong with this device right here. This is the ON 4K Pro. You can find this at Walmart. Now, again, let me tell you, here's the box. It is not online yet, all right? So you got to go up to the store. You got to go up to the store. But now let me give you a little secret. A lot of y'all have this one device in your home. So say if you do want to take this off of Wi-Fi, then you will have to get something like this. All right? Get you a Type-C hub that you see right here. And you see it's plugged up. My hub is powered up, right? It's powered up, which connects it to the ON 4K box. All right? On the back of it, it does have an Ethernet port, which I actually showed on my live yesterday. So definitely, if you want to see that, I will leave that in the description. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Straightforward. They are doing their thing. Could this stick the fork into the Amazon Fire TV Sticks devices, streaming devices? This potentially could. This box is fast, no hiccups, straightforward. Nothing, no delays, no anything. Now, let me tell you this. When you want to go to your Play Store, don't say Google Play Store. Just say, hey, Google, go to open up Play Store. All right? I'm going to do it right now. Hey, Google, open the Play Store. And it goes right to it. Sometimes, guys, if you say, hey, Google, open up the Google Play Store, it sometimes it opens, but a lot of times it'll just sit there and spin. So just say, hey, Google, open the Play Store, and it will know what you're talking about. If you have any questions, or what is your favorite streaming device that is compared to this, we ain't talking about the NVIDIA Shield. We ain't talking about the Apple TV box. We know those are super, super powerful streaming devices. But around, what is your favorite device up under 40? Are you going to stick with the Fire Stick, or will you give this a try? Maybe you with TiVo. Maybe you with some other type of stick. I don't know. But let me know, would you be going for this, or what device is the best device up under $50? Let's help some people out. All right, I look forward to reading your comments, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that thumbs up. Share this video if you want. A lot of y'all do have Facebook groups. Also, click that bell icon and then select all. Always all. Just all. That way you get notified whenever I drop anything or whenever I go live on YouTube. Salute to y'all. Y'all be safe. This is Super Dell. I am out this joint. I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Peace. This is the new box. Could this be the Fire Stick killer? Could you stick the fork into the Fire Stick streaming sticks? Let me know. All right, guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace.